Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Habs Absolute Hockey here. We are back with another video on the channel. We haven't made a video in over a month here. And today we're going to be doing the playoff predictions of the 2022 playoffs. Sadly, Montreal didn't make it. We had a horrible season. Like, it wasn't that good. There was some ups and downs, but it got mostly mostly the downs part. But Cole Caulfield got a hat trick off against the Florida Panthers. I'm so happy about that. And today we're going to be doing the playoffs. And it was 10-2 of Montreal against Florida last night. That was pretty amazing. That was a good win by Montreal to end the season of their 2021-2022 season. So, and we're not going to play until September. So, let's get right into this. So, first off, Columbus versus Nashville. The problem about Nashville is someone else might be not out. Their two goalies, not two goalies, like, one of the goalies are pretty much hurt. And the other goalie, the team has struggled last night against Arizona Coyotes 4-0. They had a 4-0 lead, and then they choked to the Arizona Coyotes like that. Colorado has been played absolute good hockey all year, and we see Nashville. I seen Colorado played, obviously having some good hockey. So I think Colorado's gonna win this series. Next series, Minnesota. So I think this game's gonna be a close series between not close series. It's gonna be like not a sweep. It's going to be like a close series between them two. Minnesota versus St. Louis Blues. This series could be a mind blow because Fleury. I don't know who's going to start, Fleury or Talbot, because like Talbot's been playing good this year, and that because he's a Fleury. Fleury's been playing very well as a Minnesota Wild. 9-2 basically of his 11 games. He's been playing obviously really good as a Minnesota Wild. And the team like this year, Kaprizov, Big Dish Dad, Zuccarello, even that Joel Ekman guy, Erickson Ekman guy, the defense, Dumba, Goligoski, the former Arizona Coyote, they have a team too. They have Minnesota also has like a good player like around him too. They have all good players. And St. Louis, they have good players too. They play good this year. Bennington was a good goalie. Ville Husso was a very good goalie with the St. Louis Blues. They have good forward. They had a good year too. And I'm impressed about that one of their players, the Robert Thomas guy. I mean, he's been playing good. One of their players, there was one of the other players, I forgot his name, but he was playing absolutely good. But I think Minnesota's going to take the series, so. Even though St. Louis is going to be good, no matter what out of this series, I think could go very far into the playoffs. Even this series could be close by. I think it's going to be that Minnesota close series, and they're going to take it. Calgary versus Dallas. Dallas has been playing underdog like 2 years ago in the playoffs against 2020 and made it to the finals against St. Louis Tampa Bay Lightning. Calgary's been playing pretty good too. And they had a very good year. And Dallas has been a wild card spot. They were the first wild card to make it into the playoffs for the Western Conference. Dallas is a really good team. But I think it's gonna be Calgary way because Calgary has Johnny Gaudreau, Monahan, all those big guys that has a huge impact. Even Sam Bennett left it to play with Florida. Yeah, they have like other guys like Elias Lindholm, tied with the forward, the good accusation off Montreal. That series, I think it's gonna be a close one. I give it to Calgary now. I think Dallas could push off a close series. So Everton versus LA. This series, Smith versus Quick. And I like LA Cade's forwards this year. They clearly did enough for Montreal and other Montreal organization. Victor Arvidsson. They have Quentin Byfield. I mean, Shane Dorsey. They have also other young defensemen like Leia Anderson. I don't know who Drew Doughty, Ollie Mana. No, Ollie Mana. I think they have also like good players. And I love. What's his name again? Let's look. I try not to look up. LA Kings forwards. Also coached with Jeff Carter. Not Jeff Carter. Jeff Carter left it. They have like a whole sack team. They have these edits, like I said. MSC, that's a good depth add. They have Philip Deneau, Raphael Kopitar, Rasmus Coop, Blake Lazar, Gabriel, Dustin Brown, Victor Emerson, Grit Cole. They have Arthur Killian. That's the guy I was talking about. Blake, Andrew Cape, Trevor Boyd, and Brandon. They have all these good players that I can see here. That's going to be a close series, but they have McDavid and Draisaitl, but their defense is pretty crappy too. But I like the Blake Kuak situation. So I feel like this is going to be an upset, and I think LA Kings are going to take the series. Even though I want a Battle of Alberta series. I want the Battle of Alberta series so damn bad. So this series, if Silos is played, it's going to go to 6. If not, I think it's going to go to 5. I saw the Solo situation. I didn't see Silos. I heard about the Solo situation. I heard about. They're hoping that he will be available. Because he had an injury. He has an ankle sprain. So I think it's going to be 5 Colorado. Colorado's going to play good this year. They had a good year. Minnesota's going to go to 6. Calgary. I think Dallas could put a 7-off series, but with what Calgary's been playing. Let's look. Calgary versus Dallas. Stats don't matter, but like games is. They've been playing a close series this year, but I think it's gonna be. I saw Dallas play. They won a couple, and Calgary won a couple. I think it's gonna go to 7, and that's gonna go to 7. I think 2 are gonna go to 7. What's there? There we go. Yeah, but you see that Calgary, that other team has the advantage. If you look at this here, they have the advantage, but it goes against like this Calgary. But that it literally at power play, they have better power plays than Canes. And literally the penalty kill, they have the lead scorer. Like I think it's gonna be LA though. Still, I still think it's gonna be a massive upset though. I definitely do not see Dallas making it past the first round, but they could. But I could see LA actually beating Everton. Everton's also another team that could go out second and first round. They've been struggling the past few years on the first round, so I don't see it. I don't see that. So, yeah. And then you look here. You have a point player, Calgary. Calgary's been beating them in every category, but you could see Dallas has been playing good this year, and they're a wild card spot. They're definitely a wild card spot. So next, you have Florida Panthers versus the Washington Capitals. I don't see an upset here. I say Florida's gonna win this series. I think Florida has the ability. They have Bennett, they have Sherratt, they have Claude Giroux, Burkhoff, Huberdeau. They also have Wyatt. They have so many good players that I'm gonna mark that I think they'll win the series. They have Uyghur, Ekblad. The goalies, they're gonna put Spencer Knight in as a goalie, but literally you have Zach Jones. So here's the guy that Jones got goalie yesterday. What 30 goals? And they have Columbus for his name, Sergei Bobrovsky. So I think it's gonna be a close series. I can see for Florida and Washington. But Slosses Ovechkin, but Ovechkin's probably not gonna play the season series because he's hurt. I don't see them winning because they don't have the players that they've been looking for that they had. They're a so good team, Washington, I admit, but they don't have it. But this series, I don't see Toronto winning the series. I say it's gonna be I feel like Toronto's gonna lose a game 7 again. I have a feeling they're going to lose a Game 7 again. Because Tampa Bay has a very stacked team. Toronto has improved, but I don't see it. I definitely do not see Toronto be the Tampa Bay a fresh hot team that's won 2 years in a row. Like, it had this stacked of a forward group. Stamkos, Kucherov, Cord, and Sugasev, Hedman. They have good draw off forward group. They have Vasilevsky and Elliott. And Toronto has Campbell, and not gonna lie, Campbell's a good goalie, but like they have Morgan Rielly. Toronto and all them. Toronto has Morgan Rielly. They have Morgan Rielly, Jake Muzzin. But Jake Muzzin, is he hurt? I don't know, but if he's hurt, then he won't be playing the series. Carolina versus Boston, and Toronto has injury problems too. So, yeah, I think Tampa Bay's gonna make it win this series. It's gonna be a battle of Alberta again for another series. Carolina versus Boston. Carolina easily, but they have goalie problems now. But Carolina's gonna play, be a certain goalie for the certain series. But they have the forward group though. So it's going to be a close series. I think that Carolina's going to take it because they have Sebastian Aho. They got Kotkaniemi off from the compensation side. They got Andrei Sinepnikov, Vincent Trocheck, Martin Nikas. They have Anthony D'Angelo from Blazers. They have they have Jordan Self with forward group. They have what other defensemen do they even have? Oh, they had Doozy Hamilton, but why the frick would they trade not even sign Doozy Hamilton? That would help them a lot more in this situation. It feels quiet without Doozy Hamilton. But he's with New Jersey, but he had a good season with a trash team. So, yeah. Boston has the good players, and they have good defense, good players and all of them, and good goalies. Instead, I think Carolina's going to outbeat them. But I could see an upset, a situation that Boston could take a series off of. But, yeah. I think Carolina's winning. And then Blazers, I feel like they're going to take off that series. Because they have the forwards, they have everything. They got Andrew Copp, they got those bucket glues off season. They got some good accusations. I think Tampa Bay, that's good. Pittsburgh does have a good team, but I don't see a chance that Pittsburgh's going to take Blazers. Because Blazers been competing all year against them, and they've been beating their asses for most of their games. I think Tampa Bay's going to go 7. Florida, that's going to go to 6. Because Toronto's probably going to lose it with Game 7. So then you have an example, Boston to Carolina. I feel like Boston could easily take the series if any of the 2 goalies are not playing of the goalie tender. But if Carolina does win, if Carolina has Ariwana, I think they can take the series on. Even still. If we were fighting Anderson, it would go to like 4 or 5. But with Ariwana, I think it's going to go to 6. Yeah. For Rangers 2, I think it's going to be a 6. So you have here for round 2 now. Colorado against Minnesota. I have a feeling that I want Colorado to go far in this match. I feel like that they could go far. But Minnesota literally has Fleury and all the edges around them. Yeah, and with Kaprizov and that. I feel like this could be Minnesota's fire year too. So this series is going to be like a Game 7 decided. And let's look here. Goals per game. Somehow it's close. See? They're close. They're close in every category. Every fucking category. They're close to each other. I feel like Minnesota has a shot parallel against Colorado. It's like I feel like that any of these people could win the series against each other. I have a feeling that any of these series could win against each other. Any of these series could win against each other. But I feel like Colorado could take the bag, but Minnesota too could take the bag. Fleury could win some games, steal some games. Colorado, They have Darcy Carper, but I don't think Darcy Carper is the goalie advantage. I'm going to have a feeling that Minnesota's going to take this series. It's going to be a close one. Because Minnesota's, I feel like that they have the build and have the edge that they can easily upset a top Colorado team. I have a feeling that this, I feel like I actually gave Colorado big credit last year. And I have a feeling this year they're gonna slump and not even make it past the second round, like they always haven't been past 2 years. Look, I feel like they're gonna struggle this year and not even make it past the second round. I have a feeling that I really want Colorado. My gut's saying Colorado should take the series, but Minnesota. My heart really wants Colorado to win the series, but my gut's saying Minnesota's gonna win it. My gut is saying Minnesota's gonna win it. It's gonna be a 7-game series, easily. Calgary versus LA. LA has been dominant for their team. I feel like Calgary's looking like they have big aspects to their game because they have control all of them. I feel like Calgary's gonna take it. I feel like Calgary's gonna take it. I honestly think Calgary's gonna take it. This could be a year of Calgary too. Calgary's been unsolvable. If you look at their team this year, they lost their last game of the season, but if you got the aspects of their game this year, they're a really good team. If you count the aspects of Calgary. Because I think that Calgary could actually take on a semifinal team. But LA could. I could see a possibility that LA could take a semifinal. Because LA has experience. But Calgary literally has been struggling the past few years of going far playoffs. But they got better this year. They're cup contenders. And I think that Calgary's going to take the series. I could see an upset. But I don't see an upset this time. But I see an LA upset on Everton though. Next series. Tampa Bay versus the Florida Panthers. I think this series is going to be close. Tampa Bay's a really good team, and Florida too. I've been shaming Tampa Bay kind of often. Not often, like kind of sometimes I've been shaming Tampa Bay. I've been shaming a lot of Florida now. I've been shaming a lot of Florida. I laughed at Florida yesterday after that loss to Montreal. I laughed at Florida so damn hard. But for their Florida group and everything, this is going to be a Game 7 series. 100%. 100%. They literally outplay. They have the better penalty kill, but they have the better power play. It's going to be a Game 7 series, I see. But I think Florida's going to win it. I think Florida's 100% going to win it. Not 100%, like 80-some% is going to win it. Because I can see, 70 to 80 actually. My phone is 70 to 80. 75-ish, maybe like ish, around there. Because like, Tampa Bay could easily take a series against them, but I see Florida going fire. I actually see Florida going fire. Here's another shame I did on Tampa, but it's fine. Because I think Tampa Bay could win it. I really hope that I hope I'm like that Tampa Bay goes out. Because I want Tampa Bay to win this series, but I definitely want Tampa Bay to lose second round. I want Tampa Bay to lose round 2, but I don't want Toronto to win round 1. That's why I'm hoping Tampa Bay wins the round 1s, but loses round 2. Then you have Carolina is that, or with the aspects of Rangers. I'm gonna be honest. You guys gonna probably think I'm kind of. I hope you guys agree to my decision here, but Rangers has the aspect of their game. I see them a lot. They have aspects. They can play good. I see them play good this year. I watched Rangers games on my TV and that. Rangers are a really good team on paper this year. This could be another team that I can see that's gonna play hard. That's gonna have good aspects to their game. Gonna blow energy onto the arenas because they're playing at home against Pittsburgh for the first game, and the Rangers gonna have like a blow-in ass arena. So I say that. And then it's gonna be ways. And the next, and I don't see Carolina has struggled goalies. I feel like that. So how long did they say Fred Anderson was supposed to be out for? I don't think he's playing. I don't think Frederick Anderson is gonna win it. Gonna play for the playoffs. I don't see it. I don't see it. So, yeah. Florida versus the Rangers. This is going to be a hard series to demand. Who's going to win? Who's going to pull off the upsets in that? I think this is going to be an upset, but Rangers going to make finals. It's going to be an upset for Florida. An upset. I actually want to see Florida in the finals so bad, but I think this is the time that they're going to choke and lose on to Rangers to make it to the finals. Because, like, you see that they have the better power plays and the better penalty kills. They have the advantage on their special teams. They have better goal against per game. But they're only at less, worst fade is their points. And their points don't even matter that much, but if you make the playoffs. But goals per game is the only one that they have. I hope they score. I hate the Rangers, but we gotta let Rangers. I'm gonna be honest. Rangers is gonna take on Florida, and they're gonna make it to the finals. Calgary versus Minnesota. Oh, this is a close one. They have Calgary destroys them in specialty teams. Not destroy, but like a little bit has an advantage. Their goals per game is obviously that. Their goal against, they have less. They're tied in points. But how many wins did each have? I can see. Why Minnesota's gonna be the whole team because. So I think Fleury's a really good goalie. Calgary has Mugshot. Mugshot versus Calgary. Minnesota. Here's the Fleury. Minnesota's a really good roster. They have a really good team. I love Calgary's team too. I want a Canadian team to make it finals. I want them to. My gut's thinking that Calgary could take on a series here. But I haven't seen Calgary versus Minnesota this year. But I think it's gonna be. Calgary. My gut's saying Calgary. It's gonna be a Game 7 game, but it's so close to tell. They have better power play and penalty kill. They have the advantage in everything. But they have Johnny Gaudreau, Monahan, Eric Lindholm. They also have Montreal Party. Montreal's Party had an underrated year. He slept at the end of the year though. But he's been playing fast hockey this year. 35 goals he had 20 goals like the first 20-some games. He slowed down about the end of the season though. He slowed down. They have slowed down. They have these top guys. And I think it's gonna be that. But this is Rangers versus Calgary. I don't see Minnesota making finals. Kaprizov's gonna probably fight hard to make it to the finals this year, but I don't see them making the finals. So yeah. Calgary is they have the advantage on penalty kill Calgary against Rangers, but the power play, it's that. Goals against per game at Calgary. Goals per game there. It's close. It's very close. I want a Canadian team to win the Cup so bad, but I don't think that they could. But Rangers has been very underrated this year. And Calgary. They've both been underrated. But I knew Calgary could make the playoffs this year. And I knew Rangers could probably make a playoff, but not like this high. But Calgary's your Pacific winner. Calgary's like your Pacific team. Like a Pacific top team. And the Central Pacific's been really the Central's been I feel like stronger compared to the Pacific this year. No, yeah. But the only good team I feel like the top that overlighted the teams was Edmonton and Calgary. But I'm surprised that we made it far this year. That made it good this year. So I think my heart wants Calgary to win. It's Rangers. I hate Rangers. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. Let's look. Calgary versus Rangers. I'm gonna be honest. I know the stats are not shouldn't be accurate, No, basically the games played in Australia, but I feel like Calgary's gonna win the cup. I take Calgary. Calgary's gonna be a 22 champion. I say Calgary because Calgary's a really good team this year. But I say this is it. How many goals? I feel like that's gonna be a lot. Let's give it example wise. 60, 67. 67 is gonna be the goal race this year. And I say this is going to be it. Calgary's going to be a Stanley Cup champion. And this is going to be your bracket of 2022 by me. My prediction of the Stanley Cup finals. So this video, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure you guys like, subscribe, notifications. I'll try to do a preview of every series of round 1. I'll try to do like 8 videos. Produced in like 2 days. So I might do some on Monday too. Like that, like it might be like 2-3 videos that might be recorded before the games. So see you guys then. See you guys next video. Bye.